right now is Shorty Mack time. Let's take a walk through Manhattan. Mad Manhattan. Mad Manhattan. We had to get this footage because this footage is very important for my fans, Shorty Mack fans. You know, this is for Shorty Mack fans. So stone cold hard Shorty Mack fans, they need to know what Shorty Mack does, you know?
So much miss, I gotta tell you how that booty.
Started when I was about 12 years old, and I was walking from a place called Sherman Oaks Galleria. I was leaving from there with my homeboy Kenta. I had a couple other people with me too, and I ran into two producers, a guy and a girl. They were married, called Otto and Cherokee. And Otto and Cherokee, they kind of built my rap flow. I was rapping, but I wasn't really rapping right. So I got built with a production company called Apple Children, and they kind of inspired me to go this way. We was working with Perspective, Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. After that, a couple years later, I ran into a guy named Pete Farmer. And Pete Farmer got me a deal over there with JVC. I put out a single. I was inspired by Ice Cubes, Puppies, Bone Thugs, Queen Latifahs, Princes, 50 Cents, Dr. Dre's, Snoop Dogg's, moguls, people who came in the game and made a print. Those are the people that inspired me to keep moving, keep doing what I'm doing to the top. I met RayJ, the way he influenced my life. We met up at it's crazy, at an awards after party at the Four Seasons. We was young too, wow, I was like 13, right before I shot my first video. And when we first hooked up, my man, Young Buck actually knew Ray. So Young Buck told Ray to, come chat with him, and we was shooting my video tomorrow, so I was bossed up, and we was young. I'm like, hey homie, what's up, we're shooting a video, come through. So it was like, all right. So the next day we linked up and we just automatically started doing music. He had a studio over there in North Hollywood with Tracy over at Tracy's house. So he had it set up. We went in there, recorded like 4 or 5 songs that next day. And it was like, music speaks. I write everything. I refuse not to write. I need BMI, ASCAP, I need checks. And you can't get no checks, artists out there, if you're not writing. You're only gonna get performance checks, and you'll be performing forever. I mean, it works for some people, but me, I plan on taking over. And you can't take over if you don't write. Well, I feel rap is going more into the internet. Everybody is selling stuff over the internet. You can't even really get a deal anymore unless you go to the internet. You have to be extremely more ahead of the competition. You have to be internet savvy. You have to be business savvy. You have to be artist savvy. As an upcoming artist, I would believe that it would help a lot because it gives you exposure, and exposure is what everybody needs to become a mega star. So it does open up certain doors that was not open up before. I've worked with Pharrell. I've worked with, like I said, Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis. I've worked with Babyface. I've worked with R. Kelly. I've worked with Ray. I've worked with Brandy. I've worked with Avicii, 818. I've worked with Low. I've worked with Cassie. I've worked with Devontae. I've worked with Snoop Dogg. I've worked with Slim Thug. I've worked with Nate Dogg, West Coast legends. Yeah, work with a lot. But who I would like to work with would be like Dr. Dre. Call me up, man. I like to work with Ice Cube. Call me up. I like to work with the DOC. That's my partner. Call me up. I want to work with Jigga, of course. Call me up. For me, I prefer music before acting. But I love acting too. It's my second passion. I love them both, but music's my first passion, because without music, I would have never been an actor. Because music was my portal to get me to acting. So I always stay true to what got me to where I am, which is music. TKO for life. Yeah, TKO is a movement that I'm moving with me, Ray, Ashton, Baby Dog, Nick Rich, which is Buddy Rich's grandson. It's a whole new type of music. It's all live instruments. You know, it's like an 80s feel, but 2008 type of sound to it. It's just all fun. The music is about just having a good time, enjoying yourself. We have some music that'll, you know, intellectually stimulate you, and we have some music that'll just have you go wild and just go crazy and party. So, TKO. It's a whole lot to say about TKO, but y'all stay tuned. Right now it's Shorty Mack.
This is Vici right here, you know, Donna Vici, aka Young Don, representing the EOE 818. I'm connected with Shorty Mack. As far as Shorty Mack and his project alone, I think it's very explosive, if I can say it in one word. You know, Shorty Mack has a lot of pure energy, and it's brand new, fresh, but at the same time it's classic, you know what I'm saying? And he puts the emotion back into the music. You know, you can really feel, no matter what it is, you can feel what Shorty talking about it. You know, if he happy, you can feel it. You know what I'm saying? If he's not so happy, you're gonna feel it, and he can relate to a lot of topics. So I think that's why, you know, he's a very, you know, much of an asset to the game.
What's up? It's your boy Young Low, the Prince of the West. Y'all already know who it is. Out here repping the EOE. I'm the in-house producer. That's Shorty Mack, Donna Vici, Max Lux, and myself. You know, we got Rio, a couple other cats that's interchangeable here and there. But we're talking about the Shorty Mack project, which is a wonderful project. You know, you got the Perp Man, his AKA alias. So you kind of get a, if you want to say like a double-edged sword. Whether you got Shorty Mack in the TKO, you got Shorty Mack by himself, is still a hell of an artist, and he's bringing a lot to the game.
That's right. This is John B at Green Giant Studios, putting it down, a new song with Donna Vici featuring Shorty Mack and some ghost writing by Low for a new West Coast compilation coming out on Sony. This is John B, the Field Marshal is not partial, representing Green Giant Studios, North Hollywood. Peace.
I'm in the place to be, stepping in, repping the KOB. I got an O with a cush on me, so everybody.